Thank you for staying with us. Let me start off this part of the show now with some of your comments on Twitter. Israel Akinlawon talking about table tennis in Nigeria. He says the Table Tennis Federation in Nigeria should take table tennis beyond Lagos, where the players are predominant for talent discovery, and then get more sponsors. But I think table tennis is far, far, far beyond Lagos. Ojo Nalakpo, I think from my Ondo state, a lot of talents are scattered everywhere, and they've been able to discover.
Yeah, but
they can do more.
But
surely.
Lagos has been the
hub,
the
center.
The center of it. But you can't blame Lagos, because Lagos is where everything happens, and Lagos State has also been the state that has ensured that they want to do so much for tennis. The Governor's Cup is in there. We've got a couple of classics also in there, so you can't really blame Lagos for hosting it. So everyone should converge in Lagos. But I just hope that we're not suffering a talent problem in here. You mentioned Ojo Onolapo. There's a couple of them coming through, but what is the level of that quality?
What I want to see is that let those states continue to do what they're doing, discover those talents, because table tennis is widespread.
Yeah.
And then when we have those big competitions, then you can come to Lagos, we discover those outstanding players, and then we are also able to improve the quality of coaching in those states, which is very, very key. In Lagos, because the national team is usually here, the quality of coaching is always top-notch. But I want to see us spread that to all the states and get more talents across. Let me read this comment as well. Ologun Oladimeji says, we can't just fold our arms and watch government do nothing to the Izu Joseph situation. I think we should commend the House of Reps for stepping in. I hope the Senate will also pick it up so that we can really get to the root of what has happened to Izu Joseph, and by extension other innocent people who have had their lives cut short by overzealous security operatives. Guys, let's talk very quickly. Sports Award. Let's talk about reward system. The Nigeria Sports Award. Remember, they've been rewarding our outstanding sportsmen for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's been getting better and better. And of course, we like to talk about them all the time on this show. They've come out with a short list for some of the categories. We are expecting them to come out with a full list of the short list later on. But let's look at what they've come up with. Coach of the Year, 3 nominees: Samson Siasia, Dream Team 6. Remember all the story, arriving on the day of your first game, and then they were the only medal winners we had at the Olympic Games. Imama Amakwakabo of Rangers, breaking a jinx of over 30 years, winning the league. And of course, our ref Feisheton, that guy single-handedly won us 9, okay, maybe not 9 medals, because we won some medals outside of powerlifting at the Paralympic Games. Our ref Feisheton and he's been doing this on a consistent basis. These are the shortlists for the Coach of the Year for the Nigeria Sports Award. Very tough category. For the Footballer of the Year for men, well, it looks pretty straightforward in this one. Kelechi Iheanacho, the wonder boy of the Super Eagles of Man City. Godwin Obaje, top scorer in the league. Wiki Torres, also a Super Eagles player. And Chisom Echubolam, also Super Eagles player with Rangers. These are the shortlists for the Footballer of the Year for the Nigeria Sports Award in 2016. Team of the Year, just 2 nominations. And all these nominations were done by people who went to that website and made those nominations. Rangers, breaking a jinx of over 30 years. And of course, Dream Team 6, our saviors at the Olympic Games, would have ended the Olympic Games absolutely empty. But those guys made sure we had a medal in football. Bronze, golden bronze, they got for us. All right, so we'll talk more extensively about all of this, but let me get your thoughts very quickly in a minute. That Coach of the Year category looks pretty tough. Who's your choice?
It's Imama. It's hard. It's hard. I'll speak from my heart. I'll go for Imama.
For the first time in the history of the Nigerian Sports Award, this is the first time the Coach of the Year will be straightforward. It's very, very tough.
It's tough.
Because if you want to talk about the minority too, RFA Sheton might count as a minority in here, because football is a big thing. But Imama has done a fantastic job.
So you go for Imama
Samson Siasia saved us from disgrace. You can't
that must be remembered.
You can't remember. And he did it
with a lot of drama.
So much. so much drama.
Accused of kidnapping in quotes.
Yeah, so
accused of a lot of things,
so
but he went there and did it.
It's a very tough thing, but the good thing here is that it will end up as being a popularity contest. You know, people have to vote to decide the winner. But if I was to vote, I would also be sentimental. Imama is my friend. I'll vote Imama.
All right, okay. All right, guys, this is where I will have to draw the curtains on your appearance on the show tonight. No, due to popular demand, you'll be back tomorrow. But Yemi is going to be taking a break tomorrow from Sports Tonight. Let's bring you highlights of the game between AS Racine and Enyimba Feeders in the Nationwide League Super 8. By the time we're back, Tunde Ogunshiku will be here for the rest of Sports Tonight. Join us again.